Hello students. This video will show you how to use the study guides in the Cal State Teach website. So as you can see, I'm on the home page. I've gone over to the link area and I'm going to make this just a little larger if it will let me. There we go. And these are the study guides. So I'm going to click here. So the study guides are for all terms that you can see on my computer, but you will only be offered the study guides for the term in which you are enrolled. So if you are a Term 1 student, you will see a study guide that says Term 1. If you are a Term 1A student, it'll say Term 1A, and so on. Now, you can go into each one of these modules individually. You can get a summary of the modules by clicking here, which is a study guide online. So you can see a summary online study guides here. These are all the modules. You can click into them here if you like. Module 1. And you can see that it shows you the components of the module. We're going to get into these components in another video. Or we're going to go back to study guide. You can, like I said, click on one at a time, or, which I find most efficient, you can click on View Timeline. I like the View Timeline because it gives you everything in one place. Now, what's important about the timeline is that you see that the curriculum is divided into weeks. So these are weeks 1 through 15, which is the end of the term. This is the current term that I happen to be in, but they're the same for all the terms. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so you can see this a bit more. The blue line represents the module. So here's module 1. It gives you the date that it's due, then it tells you this is module 2, and the date that it's due, and so on. The green the green line relate to the clinical experience work that you will be required to do. So whenever possible, the modules for the clinical experience and the academic work often have some parallel submissions, and then sometimes they don't. So what's important for you is to know that here you can see what's due, how long you have to do it, and then you can come over here, and if you notice that these are live links, and they will take you, as before, to the modules. So you have 3 ways of getting to the modules. You can do the summary of the modules, the term at a glance. You can do individual modules, or you can use the timeline. Now, what I want you to understand is these dates right here are the published dates from the university. I have absolutely nothing to do with whatever it is they put up here. And as you see, they are due on Friday. Now, some of the faculty will say, you can hand your work in on Sunday. I'll give you Friday plus 2 days. I don't do that. I'm going to repeat. I do not do that. Now, I know it can be difficult to get your work in on Friday. However, if the university said this was good enough, then I'm going to go by what the university has printed. I have been burned too much in the past when I have given students that leeway, and I find it is much better for all of us if we just stick to the published dates. If for some reason you find that a particular date is going to conflict with something that's happening at your school or whatever happens in your life, then you need to get in touch with me ahead of time so that you and I can negotiate a new due date. So here you have the modules, you have the dates they are due, and I got to this through going through the timeline. I'll go back one more time to the study guide page so that you can see what that looks like. So when you click study guide, it will come to this page. When it comes to this page, you can decide how you want to receive the information. There are also appendices, and the appendices are for every single one of the modules that you have during your term. So if it says look at appendix this or appendix that, you will come here and you will find these appendices. So if you have any other questions, do not hesitate to get in touch with me, but I think you will find that this little video will remind you how you are supposed to find your modules and how you can access where they are, and you can access the times, the dates when they are due, and that's on the timeline. Thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you.